Good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are, guys. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving if you're in America or celebrating. And if not, hopefully you had a great Thursday. I'm just enjoying my day off, smoking a Padron, and I have a Partagas next to me. And this is my way of relaxing because life is a little stressful right now. But we're going to get out of all of these problems. Things are going to get better as long as, no more problems happen. So, cryptocurrency, what has been going on? Well, a lot. Quite a lot. So, let's go through it all. So, essentially, a lot of the news is in relation to FTX. There was a company, Genesis, that had interworkings with Gemini Exchange and FTX, and Genesis is in around a $1 billion deficit. If they don't find this money, they will go bankrupt. BlockFi is struggling. Solana is struggling. There's been lots of reports in the news to potentially what looks like cooking the books at Alameda and FTX. Where did the money go? Well, there was a lot of shady things. One article came out where they purchased this bank in Washington that had 3 employees, that they were mainly focused on agricultural loans, and they renamed it to Moonstone right before they bought it out. And suddenly this bank that had around $10 million going through it every year suddenly had 4 accounts that deposited 4 times that in just one quarter immediately after FTX bought it. And people are saying, well, the reason they bought it is similar to the TV show Billions. I only watched a couple episodes, but it was fantastic. I love the whole premise of it. I love billionaires and corruption and just watching all that stuff because it happens all around us. But the thing is, we don't see it until stuff like this comes out. And it's funny because this is so well hidden because there's a lot of political connections here, and you have networking from these Ivy League schools. There is nepotism at play here as well because the parents are professors at these MIT and Stanford and Ivy League schools, and they know people. And then you have like Gary Gensler from the SEC used to work for one of the parents. It's crazy. It's like all over the place. There was these massive donations, $40 million going here. The bank, by the way, has connections to the Bahamas, and of course they're living in the Bahamas, and they know somebody from the Bahamas, and then it's all like this paper trail. Once you peel the layers of the onions, it starts to paint a better picture. And as in this show, as in the TV show Billions, they purchased essentially this failing operation for checks and money wires and transfers. Why? Because they needed a license. They needed the cheapest thing they could find that gives them that license in the US to be able to operate. And this is interesting because why did they choose a US company? Well, I'm sure there's various reasons for that, but this bank with 3 employees definitely raises a couple red flags because you have this giant $30 billion corporation that needs a license, so they purchase this random agricultural bank. I mean, this is just straight out of a comic book at this point. Then you have FTX SBF CEO who's coming out and saying essentially he regrets the fact that he let FTX, the entity, the business entity, go into bankruptcy proceeding because now they can sue the executives who brought down the company. And before that couldn't have happened because obviously they were at the helm of the company. Well, now you have the bankruptcy lawyer who's saying this is one of the most brutal bankruptcies in American corporate history that you've seen. And they're trying to recover funds. They've already recovered around $700 million of assets. There's still a lot frozen. There's ways they can work through here. And it's interesting because we don't know what's going to happen with SBF. Is he going to stay in the Bahamas? Is he going to flee? There was some plans of fleeing. He's talking with his parents. There was photographers and paparazzi from further away, with their awesome cameras, seeing that they're talking, and probably they have some connections as to why he's not in jail yet. But whether he goes to jail or not, I don't think he will. I mean, I just personally don't. He's abroad right now. He's got connections, and I think there's been technically worse crimes created. I think if he was indeed moving money to Alameda and shuffling funds around and not just being an idiot, then then yeah, maybe he could be facing some charges and some team members. But just like 2008, there was only one person arrested out of all these fakers and stuff. It's just a learning lesson. And with it being Thanksgiving, I'm excited. It's the holiday season. It's all about being grateful for what we have. And I just want you to remember that we've been through this before so many times. There's been so many large scams that were 100% scams. The people just lost money outright. Where FTX, yes, it hurts. Whether you're losing money from FTX or Celsius or, BitConnect or OneCoin or whatever, there's hardcore scams. There's exchanges falling down. It doesn't matter because you lost your money at the end of the day. If you're one of those affected, I'm very sorry that the situation has occurred. It's a tough learning lesson. Take it from someone who's also lost a lot of money. It's very tough because for the past couple of years I've been trying to build myself back up, and I'm still going through it, and the next couple of years will still be miserable, and it is what it is, but it's getting a little less miserable each Thanksgiving, right? So you've got to be thankful for what we do have. It could be a lot worse, and there's a lot of weird stuff going on around the world right now. Just recently, turns out Chinese mafia is forcing Filipinos to participate in crypto scams. You got these random projects that are pumping suddenly 200%, millions of dollars coming from whales, hundreds of millions of dollars at Ethereum shifting around. So there's some powerful people out there that are controlling various projects, and we're just the little guys. We're just trying to make a little bit of money. We're supporting something we believe in. I love the community. I love everything we've got, and we can't let some large companies, some large players and whales destroy what we have. We've got to be thankful for what we do have. Crypto will survive this. It's just been a tough year overall. The reason every single time there's an economic collapse, all of these companies suddenly have major problems, and eventually they just have to go into bankruptcy, or the CEOs get arrested, or something happens. It's because these crucial elements happen right before, where suddenly everybody wants to withdraw their money, or suddenly it's uncovered what they've been doing because they have to take out larger loans and they can't pay it off anymore, whatever. We've got huge economic concerns such as inflation right now, what's been going on with the world, war, whatever. There's so many macro events, and it's going to get better. We've been through this before with the Silk Road and Mt. Gox. Just recently there was some money, millions of dollars, that was moved from one of the wallets that was originally involved with Mt. Gox and the hackers and whatever. And it's just crazy. Crypto will always be crazy. It will always be hectic, but it is going to get a little more stabler each year. At least that's my hope. And we're going to get past this. We are hopefully going to make some money. Always diversify our investments. We've learned a lot of lessons, not to keep our money at exchanges. Just trying to relax here, and this is probably the best marketing they could get for cold storage wallets. My friends, be safe. Have a good rest of your holidays. I know most of you have off tomorrow, so I'm headed back to work, and I wish you guys all the best. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day. I appreciate all the beautiful subscribers we've got. Thank you for 2,009 subscribers, and hopefully we're doing a little countdown to Christmas now. So take care. Stay safe. Bye.